Welcome to Old Boney Mountain Hot Sauce Grotto's Tasting Notes, where every Wednesday evening at 7 o'clock, we talk about great hot sauces from around the world. I'm Jeff.
And I'm Chanda. We're with Old Boney Mountain Foundation for Kids, where we're investing in the future of local youth who are striving to overcome hardships and become inspired adults. We're here for the hot sauce community and for our cause.
Stay tuned at the end of the episode to find out how your sauce can be part of Tasting Notes. You want to get rolling?
Yep.
Grab bag?
Whose turn is it?
I don't know. I like it when you do it.
Okay.
It seems to work out better.
Okay.
All right. What's the first one?
Torchbearer sauces. Slaughter sauce.
So, as you guys know, each week we grab 4 sauces out of the grab bag to talk about. These hot sauces are from our annual Hot Summer Night event. And these are all from 2022. And so we put them in this bag and we just grab them out at random and we talk about them.
We don't know what we're tasting. All right, we got Face Punch.
Oh, Face Punch.
Face Punch Project X Reaper Edition.
Good people.
Trying to pre-establish these in my mind, but we'll see where this goes.
We like to try to line them up based on what we think the heat will be.
Yes. We've been pretty accurate so far.
All right.
I think we've only had like 1 or 2 swaps. What is the different shape? I think it's barbecue. Yep. Ooh, TD's Brew and Barbecue. Southern Mustard.
We know that one well, actually.
Barbecue sauce.
We know that one very well. All right, what's next? The last one of the week?
Dig into the bottom. Another different shape.
Oh.
Effing hot sauces.
The Rattler.
Okay, I was like, I know this one.
Yeah, so it has the Rattler on picture. Yeah. Yep.
Okay, well then. I don't know why I said that there in the first place. I thought I was just in line.
I don't remember. I don't recall. You know, one thing that you may or may not know is that when we do these tastings, we only do it in these cups, and so we don't really know what the label looks like or what
we know nothing about what we're about to taste, other than the category that it has been recommended into.
Yeah, so this is all like the fun part for us because we get to tie the two together. Now, occasionally some of them win, like TDs, and we know what the label is and everything. They're not in the grab bag.
And especially with like barbecue sauce, it was one of our newer categories. And so when you're doing a hot sauce competition, I think immediately you have a lot of entries between, you know, the mild, hot, extra hot kind of situation. But when we added in barbecue sauces, it is a smaller category at this point because it's still a young category for us. So I think that makes it easier too to kind of recognize some of the brand names that come in. Whereas with these, like, I think all 3 of these sauces have sauces that are in different heat categories.
I hate to have to correct you.
Oh no. Oh no.
We have had barbecue sauce every year.
Not the first year. We did have it
the first year. What is it, Jeff's?
Okay, you know why I think that way? Because we had a pretty solid just couple people or companies.
It was a small year, but we had some great sauces. The winners were Wild Willie's, Jeff's, Biker Jeff's, and of course Elijah's Extreme Blueberry Barbecue Sauce. Elijah's,
that one was good.
That's
one
good
too.
Stuff. Yeah. So we have had barbecue sauce.
Oops, not a new category
every year, and I look forward to it. I think one of the things you might recall is barbecue sauce wise. The first year, Rivera's, he actually entered the hot sauces and got a win in the hot sauce category. He didn't enter barbecue.
And so maybe that's why I'm thinking about it, because a lot of people don't realize that we have the barbecue category.
Yeah, and if you know,
even our own judges, no.
If you know Rivera's, you know, they've had a lot of wins in the barbecue sauce category, and actually TD's was the first one to break in on the top 3.
Yep.
And he actually had several in the top 10. So we'll be talking about it.
Yes. Anyways, so but the point I was trying to make was that it's not as known of a category, I guess, than what the hot sauces are. Yeah. And so I feel like it's easier to recognize some of the names. So in the hot sauce, we have so many different entries from different hot sauce makers and that enter in multiple categories with multiple sauces. So I'm looking at, you know, one of these and I'm like, I don't remember which category that one was in because I know he entered in a couple, or, you know.
Yeah, we'll get like we can get 120 sauces in a single category. And like to your point, it's very hard to, put it all together when you're just tasting out of these cups. Whereas barbecue, sometimes we'll get, 25 to 50 barbecue sauces in the entered in those.
Yep.
So
I'm curious to see, because these could all be really similar in heat. I don't know. Do you have any adjustments on it?
well, my gut tells me that effing hot sauces is going to be a little hotter than probably the rest of them.
Okay.
I think
You want
I
to
think
switch it out
this
early?
is Face Punches is Project X Reaper Edition, so I'm assuming there's some Reaper peppers in there.
That's why I put it up towards the top.
So I it's gonna be between these two in
Okay.
respect to heat, I think. And this one says it's gonna hurt you. It says hot
But
enough
you're
to
not.
hurt you.
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say, don't look at the ingredients
I didn't
yet.
look
We
at
don't do
them.
that yet. Okay.
So,
All right. Well, let's just leave it. Let's do it in this order, then
Okay.
we'll see what happens. We could be surprised.
let's
We
do
don't
it.
know.
Let's do it.
Okay.
What are we eating today?
Today we are doing this little chutney, if you will, of
It's got
sausage, bell pepper, spinach, onion, and on top of a bagel.
yeah.
So we'll be doing
Yeah,
that.
so what we did was we kind of combined my little semi-paleo diet with bread.
Yeah.
So,
Accurate.
it's somewhat bland. There's no sauces or real spices on it, so that we can really
I think
taste
the only
sauces.
flavor profile we might get is coming from the sausage, but I also feel like a lot of, I don't know.
It'll all be the same. Yeah. Okay, so
Barbecue.
Let's start with the barbecue.
Yeah.
Oh, guess what? There's something I wanted to add. Front Street Heat. They sent these cool little shot glasses along with their entry this year. So I wanted to highlight them and thank them for doing that. As I like to thank everybody, because all of our entry fees go to the cause, to the Foundation for Kids.
Old Boney Mountain Foundation.
So appreciate that. We're going to highlight that on this episode, and we're going to put some of this Tasty TD's Brew and Barbecue Southern Mustard Sauce in there.
Yeah. I'm excited. I'll put barbecue sauce on just about any food. It doesn't have to be just, barbecue or, I don't know, what else do you put it on? I put it on, I put it on anything.
Well, yeah, this can go on just about anything. Because this is a mustard, Southern mustard, so we're well familiar with this one for good reason.
Yes. So ingredients. Oh, it smells so good. You can already smell that bit of like vinegar and mustard on it. And that, if you're not very familiar with different styles of barbecue sauce, a Southern barbecue sauce is usually going to be a little bit more of a vinegar base, or like a Carolina you might have heard of. So Southern mustard is a pretty popular Carolina or Southern go for barbecue sauce. But this one, I remember it just, you could taste every little ounce of flavor in it.
Yeah, you saw me pour it, and the consistency is perfect for a barbecue sauce. It's actually from New Mexico. If I remember right, TD is Turl Dunlap.
Yeah, I think that's right.
This actual sauce here, it won. It was the first one to win in one of the competitions to break into Rivera's
winning streak.
And last year, 2022, it actually won for the People's Choice World's Greatest Barbecue Sauce. So how that works is all the top 10 barbecue sauces are put into the People's Choice, and everybody comes together at Holdren's steak and seafood restaurant, and people can just blind taste all the barbecue sauces, the 10 finalists, and this one actually won this last year. So
yeah, and I think what really feeds into being a winning barbecue sauce is the base of your sauce, the texture of your sauce, and then obviously the flavor. But I think one of the things that people have struggled with being in the winning realm is that texture, because a lot of time you taste kind of the grittiness of maybe the spices or whatever you may have used to build your sauce. And that smooth, silky texture is like so necessary.
Yeah, I would agree with you in my opinion.
Yeah.
So let's give it a try. Did you? I don't know if you
Oh, I
want
was
to
gonna
read
read
the
the
ingredients.
ingredients.
It
Well, I'll
has
give you
probably has a lot of them, but
it does, but I'll give the main ingredients. And in case you didn't know this, ingredients are listed on the back by what is most, like based by most to least. So if you're just looking at the first few ingredients on the back of any label, you'll know that that's predominantly what's in whatever it is you're eating. So ingredients: mustard. So that would be vinegar, water, and mustard seed, mustard brand, salt, paprika, and turmeric. And then brown sugar, red wine vinegar, Worcestershire, and then we go down into all of the spices that they used in addition. So
all right.
that's it.
Well, let's get started. You want to use that on your?
No, I was trying to be good and actually use the tasting glasses this time because I always just start jumping straight from the bottle. But
there you go.
Thank you. Oh yeah, it smells so good. I feel like I say that with everything, but it's true.
All right, let's give it a shot.
Mm-hmm. That actually goes really well with the sausage.
Mm. Dang, that's good.
Yeah. So this is a mild barbecue sauce, so you can share it with everybody. Nobody's going to be fuming. But again, you could see that the texture is really smooth and it pours easily, and it has that tang from the vinegar.
Oh yeah.
But then you have that kind of savory mustard addition.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you have not tried this barbecue sauce, you need to try it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's fantastic. First of all, it's smooth. It sits on the food right. It has a great tangy mustard taste. There's not a lot of heat to it, so don't be looking forward to a spiciness there.
Yeah.
But it's a great barbecue sauce. And I'll tell you, TD himself, you just go check out his Instagram and Facebook and that kind of stuff. You will see what kind of a work ethic this man has, and discipline he has around the business. Check him out. I mean, it's just it's something to aspire to. So
And if this kind of like Southern mustard idea is kind of a new barbecue sauce concept to you, maybe you're used to something that's a little more like of a deeper brown red sauce that's kind of more, spicy, savory. I think my first introduction to this style of sauce actually was from Trader Joe's Carolina Gold. So if you know what that is, if that's kind of like the mainstream idea to compare it to, it's that concept. It's just packed with more love and flavor.
that's really the thing about these small batch companies,
Yeah.
is that it's made with love and care, and we support it 100%. We are doing this show just to support the hot sauce community because we love them so much. This is how we get most of our donations for keeping our foundation alive.
Yep.
And so we appreciate you guys, and we hope that you keep, luckily we have a high rate of return enterers,
Yes.
because they are such giving, caring people who really want to give back. And TD's is one of them. Yep. As is some of the other, actually all of the others have been in multiple times. So
yeah, it's a cool little batch that we have today.
We ready for the next one?
Yes. All right,
torchbearers, slaughter sauce.
Want to pour it and then I'll read the ingredients?
You bet.
I see some pepper seeds in there, so I can already tell we're gonna get something.
There's some good seeds. Yeah. Awesome.
It's a cool color too.
Yep. Torchbearer, these guys make a lot of different sauces, a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, it's like kind of got a carroty color to it, Yeah,
I'm sure there's carrots in it.
There might be. Let's see.
Smells great.
All right, so we've got habanero peppers, one of my
I smell some garlic.
favorites. mandarin oranges, carrots, onions, tomatoes, distilled white vinegar, garlic, sugar, salt, chili powder, and black pepper. I think I'm gonna like this sauce.
Yeah, yeah. They're a great sauce company. They make a lot of hot sauces, but they also are very artistic and creative in not only their sauces and the names of their sauces, but their labels.
Going in.
I mean, to me, it's one of my favorite labels, and you'll see
There's
here,
so many cool labels, but I love, you can see kind of that.
they have a cartoony
artistic
label
flair, yeah.
on all of their labels, and they're just real interesting and fun. I encourage you to check them out. And this year, when we do our label competition, it's not going to be the donation for label competition. It's going to be the judge's choice. So we'll have 15, 20 judges that are going to pick the top labels.
Yep.
So that's good.
That's really good.
Can you smell it?
I would eat that on
Garlic.
clam chowder. Is the first thing that comes to mind. I don't know
See,
why.
there's a habanero pepper in there.
Yep.
Good. Let's see how that is.
I like it a lot. It's one of those sauces that makes your mouth water after you eat it because you want to eat more, not because you're dying from heat.
Yep.
It packs a good punch though,
Yeah, it's not overly hot. I would probably consider it in the hot category. Medium to hot, but hot.
I go hot.
Very flavorful, great consistency. The aroma is good.
And I thought I was gonna get a lot more of the pepper flakes in the bite, which I'm not usually a big fan of. But it's actually, I don't know if it's just the way that the consistency is of the sauce, but it's all pretty smooth. It's not, I'm not trying to, pick peppers out or something.
No, I get it.
All really together.
When it comes in my mouth, it goes on my tongue, in my throat, kind of all at the same time.
Yeah.
It's like just nice and warm. It's going to be good on a lot of different things. I can actually, this is kind of weird, but you know how you get that street corn at the fairs?
Yeah.
That would be good to
That
pour
would
on
be
that
really
and just
good.
crunch into it.
That'd be really good.
What else?
That was interesting. Chowder and street corn. I think that's the most unique idea that
the bottom line is a very good sauce.
Yeah.
Very good sauce maker. Great artwork. Love you guys. Keep it up.
So good. I'll go back to that one when we're done. I'm sure.
I know you will.
All right. Next up.
Face Punch.
Face Punch.
Let's check out Face Punch.
They actually have some seasonings too that I've used. And I like putting their seasoning on popcorn. So when I do homemade popcorn, instead of just doing like salt and butter, I'll do butter and then I'll dump some of that onto it.
So they have a few different seasonings too. I think one is more of a rub type thing. One is this kind of I think it's 6 pepper seasoning.
There's one that's
another creative person.
Cajun, I think, right? They have a Cajun one.
Yeah, I think
that's the one I think I've been doing for mostly for.
They have lots of sauces. They even have a barbecue sauce.
Tons of stuff. Cool Apparel.
Yeah, Mark Peterson is the name of the producer.
You're way better at remembering names than me.
he and I have exchanged because he's all for helping others and doing causes and things. So we trade off helping each other on occasion.
Yeah, I think he was one of the first ones to kind of raise his hand too when we did the festival boxes when COVID hit. And we weren't sure what we were going to do since we couldn't do the live festival. So he sent in some of his.
Yeah, he sent some raffle items and some box items.
Apparel.
And,
raffle items, I think, were the apparel and the.
Let's see how this one looks. He's entering all the time. He's got the little shaker top, so that means it's a little probably more liquidy. But it doesn't look like it.
Yeah.
I mean, you can see.
It could be from the heat level too.
You can see some seeds in there.
Yeah. I feel like people do it for the heat or for the how.
I feel like I should take off that
consistency. Yeah, we can handle it.
I won't let you see how I take it off. Let's see. All right. Yeah, you can see it doesn't necessarily need that top.
Unless he was trying to protect people who think they can handle heat.
Does it scare you?
I am not scared anymore. I was scared of one that we did a couple weeks ago because I think it was more of a mash.
Yeah.
And I thought, I don't know if I can do this, especially on camera.
Face punch. Check it out. This is called the Project X Reaper Edition hot sauce.
This smells like a good breakfast hot sauce.
Well,
all right. We've got distilled vinegar, fresh habanero peppers, chili peppers, pepper, banana. Ooh, banana. Interesting. Raw.
Is it a banana or
no, it's straight up banana.
Pepper.
It's banana.
Huh.
Unless, yeah, because it says fresh habanero peppers, comma, chili peppers, comma, pepper, comma, banana, comma.
Oh, interesting.
Raw Reaper peppers, or sorry, this is small text.
Yeah,
I'm struggling. Raw Morton's canning and pickling salt, Carolina Reaper peppers, granulated garlic, dehydrated onion, chili powder, and spice. Sorry, that was like 10 ingredients, and it took me way too long to read that.
And Face Punch is in Minnesota,
I
believe.
Smells good. Okay. I guess just hot sauce smells good.
Well, I mean, not all of it. We've had
That's
some
true.
in some of the competitions that weren't so
That's valid.
savory. But let's see.
So if I don't say it, no, I'm kidding.
Great texture, great pour. You can see the ingredients in it.
I got that with a good bite of the bagel too. It's heartier tasting. I like it. Yeah. Kind of has that a little bit of smoke to it.
Feel a little bit of burn on the sides of my tongue. It's got a decent heat level, probably another hot category.
Yeah, it's a smooth heat though.
Medium to hot again.
Yeah.
I don't know which one's hotter. They're very similar in heat.
They are. I feel like I'm getting more back end burn though now on this one. This one was hot throughout and then stopped. Yeah. This one I'm getting that aftermath.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I think this one's a little bit hotter than
That's like a solid like red meat burrito sauce or breakfast. Like it's just one of those solid, like if you want hot sauce, this is what you're thinking of. Yeah.
It packs a little bit of a punch.
Yeah. Get it?
Face punch. There you go. Thank you. Maybe that's why you call it. Like you said, it's a true hot sauce original flavor.
Yeah. But with lots of flavor.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It comes out.
I
still got it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I still have it. I definitely want that on, like, if you go to Habaneros and you get a burrito. Yeah. Habaneros in Newbury Park. Get a burrito. They have one in Thousand Oaks too, I think. But I would pour that all over anything that they served there.
It's very good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Peterson.
All right. The Rattler.
Last but not least.
Yep.
The Rattler from Effing Hot Sauces. This is always a pleasure to announce internationally at our hot sauce competition. It's funny when they're in the finalists.
It's funny when it's like number 48 one, and you're like, effing hot sauces.
Yeah, good name. Good artwork on their bottles.
Yeah, that's a really cool label.
They have a lot of different original bottles. And I see, I think their first year they entered, which was, I believe, the year before last, or the year before this year, they had the normal 5-ounce Woozy bottles. And probably because of the industry and what's happened with Woozy bottles, they went to this new bottle. And I got to say, this is one of the better looking and more functional bottles that I've seen coming out in plastic.
Yeah.
But
yeah, it's amazing the little things that you don't think about when it comes to small batch production. Bottles are expensive. Ingredients can be expensive. Labels, there's so many different things that you don't think about that go into this.
Yeah, and with COVID and the supply chain problems and all of that.
Oh, that smells good.
For us anyways, Woozy bottles went up 300%.
Wow.
And so I don't blame people looking elsewhere for more economical means to transport their hot sauce.
Okay, so this one has, just make sure
Oh,
I'm reading. Yeah, it smells good, huh?
yeah, real good, real good. This would get a high aroma score, I think.
Yeah, totally. I'm
Really
gonna read two
jumps
different.
out.
So on just kind of your basic side of the label, nutrition facts, it says habanero, scorpion pepper, garlic, water, lime juice, orange juice, vinegar, salt, pepper, and spices. But then on their description on the side, they put the Rattler. The perfect balance of heat and flavor. Smoked habaneros, scorpion, and garlic come together with fresh squeezed lime juice, a splash of juiced orange, and our smoked spices to bring a little heat to any dish on your menu. Straightforward, no frills, just a great sauce to add to any and everything you want to shove down your gullet. Sorry. I'm like, that can't be right. Be prepared. This sauce has a burn that sneaks up on you and loves to stick around. I'm wearing contacts, if that makes a difference. I think I might be due to go in to get them checked. But
Yeah, it says right here, Dallas, Texas. So this is from Texas. And if I remember right, Cole is the person that produces this, and usually his sauces are tasty and a lot of heat. So let's see what we got here. Really good, thick,
yeah.
sticks to the food.
Ooh, yeah, that's got a good smoke to it. And that heat comes in right at the end.
Took a little while.
Yeah. Yeah, it hits you a little more on the tail end. And then
But it hits you pretty good.
the tail end. Sorry.
Of
I'm
the
full of
Rattler.
it. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you're full of them today.
I guess so. This one's getting my nose too a little bit.
Yeah, that one, I think we've got the right order.
And I think it sounds funny, but it pairs well with this sauce.
Yeah.
Sometimes you taste one and it's so different. It's so off the wall from the other one that you're like, wait, I have to adjust and like go that direction now. But these two actually are nice to taste next to each other.
Yeah.
It gets that pepper on the end. I'm not getting a ton of lime, but I think that it is adding the kind of like there's a weight to the sauce. And I think that the lime is maybe like lightening it up a little bit.
Yeah. But if you like that strong, bold heat,
yeah,
not offensive in
at
taste.
All. Yeah.
But you just need a little more heat.
This is
That's the one.
Yeah. And it has good smoke on it.
And
even this afterburn that I'm getting, I taste a smoky spice.
Yeah. And he's won a couple times in the hot summer night competition, I think last year and this year. But what really, not with this sauce though, but this sauce I think was in the top 10.
Yeah, I think so. I was like, I know I've seen it.
If you have a hot sauce or extra hot sauce or a medium or mild sauce, there's usually 100 or more in that category. And to finish in the top 10 is just amazing in itself. But to have multiple sauces in the top 10 is really hard to do. And
this one is
Effing Hot Sauces does it.
This one is sticking around too. Yep. If you have a friend who says something's not hot enough, I dare you to, make it actually.
You're going there, huh?
No, I honestly think
it's hot.
Yeah, like I think that this would be a good extra hot category, and I think that it would bring heat to the people that are like, oh, nothing's hot to me.
Yeah. But what's really interesting to me is it stuck to my mouth, didn't really get back in my throat. There's a little peppery taste continuing to linger. I'm not feeling flames. I'm feeling fire.
Yeah, smoke.
Yeah, just a really truly great sauce.
Yeah.
We're, like I said, we're fortunate at Hot Summer Night to get the best sauces in the world, because if you are a winner at Hot Summer Night, then you are one of the best sauces in the world, and you're doing it for charity. So it's the biggest hot sauce competition in the world for charity.
Yep. And I think maybe something that we neglect a little bit is that when you start getting into this heat level, a lot of times you're just getting singe your mouth in a lot of like the mainstream heat.
Yeah.
But the thing that's so cool about tasting all these sauces is they have so much flavor around the heat. And I think that sometimes we forget that that's something that we get in these
You're
sauces
right.
that you don't get in a lot of spicy,
Yep.
whatever it may be.
Well, we had an all-star little panel today with these sauces, and all truly good friends of the foundation. We appreciate you and love you. If you're interested in a chance to getting your sauce on tasting notes, all of the sauces in our grab bag come from those who entered our annual Old Boney Mountain Hot Summer Night International Hot Sauce Competition.
Yep. So registration for the upcoming competition opens February 1st of each year. And so you can enter on our website at oldboneymountain.org anytime after February 1st.
And in closing, as you know, our thought of the day comes from our devotional booklet for youth, Old Boney Mountain Climbers Challenge. And the guideline number 5 is, I will not live a lifestyle I can't afford.
Very, very interesting since we're in the season of so much of that. So
yeah, Christmas coming.
Yeah. So anyways, our devotional will be available soon on our website in the Old Boney store on our website. If you enjoyed this episode, then please like, share, and subscribe, and follow us on social media at Old Boney Mountain, and check out our website. Again, that's oldboneymountain.org.
Yeah, and stay tuned. I'm going to try this one more time. I know the last 4 episodes I failed at sharing the screen. And as you know, this is not pre-recorded. This is something we do live.
Yep.
So I'm going to share the screen, and you will see some information that you can take down. And hopefully it's up there on the screen. And
yeah. So again, subscribe, like, share,
and check out our events.
Feedback. Yeah. Check them out. So.
All right.